Hello Greebos and welcome back to downloadable content. In today's video I have an awesome mod showcase to show you. I have 5 super fantastic mods that are borderline game changing, and this time I'm really not kidding. So sit back, relax, and make sure you download these mods. First on today's list is the Rick and Morty portal gun by RaveLiazardBtw. This portal gun enables you to think real big, jump between levels while you are in those levels, and also there's a fancy surprise I can't wait to show you. Found in the exotics category, you will see the new portal gun, so let's go ahead and spawn and take a look at its glory. Just look at that. I like that you can see the words from the other side of the texture. That's kind of funny. But this one, you know, when you fire the trigger, it's going to spawn something. But let's press the spell use button, and I could swap between maps I want to go to. And I'm honestly surprised that he was able to get the dungeon inside here. Like, that's kind of crazy. You can actually go to Greenland. But first, let's go to everyone's favorite, the arena. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to fire a portal and run into it. Well, let's put that there first, then run into it. And look at that. I'm in the arena because of this here portal gun. Isn't that amazing? I can keep swipping between these things and going, pew, put a portal there and go into it. Now, the portal has to be put on something, so keep that in mind. You can't just like fire it in midair. It won't go anywhere. It has to actually be on a solid surface. So that solid surface now enables me to go into the Citadel, or if I want to go to the canyon, I can go to the canyon. But let's say I wanted to go into... Oh, I made a second portal. Ugh. I want to show you guys something absolutely hilarious. Let's start with like a 1v1 guy. Yeah, a bandit. Perfect. So you see this archer, and he's going to try to arch me because he's a jerk. Now, I don't like that he just tried to arch me. So, listen, guy. Here's what's going to happen to you. We're going to put the Greenland right there. All right. And this is the fun surprise I was telling you, guy. You see him? We're not going to kill him today. We're going to find him at a later date. Goodbye. You can throw NPCs into the portal. Like, how amazing is that? I don't think so, guys. You know what I haven't tried yet? Throwing other objects other than people in here. So let's see. Object 1, go. Did that not work? Try again. Dang it, the portal gun is a very useful tool, lets you go around in style, and it also has some really cool combat options. Moving right along, we have the Destructible Bottles by Crixus, or Crixus, I don't know what these names. But this one enables you to take an actual bottle, and it has an awesome texture on it, and smash it. And then after you smash it, well, dreams can come true. The Destructible Bottle can be found actually in a new category called Bottles. So all you have to do is collect bottles and spawn one. Oh, I broke it. Well, let's take one instead. So this one is a bottle, right? But when you do the classic bar fight, like, let's do this, you could smash the bottle and you have a nice stabby thing. And you can absolutely use this in the dungeon. But for right now, you know, if I was using stealth, I would just sneak behind someone and just bonk them in the head. But, you know, we're not in the dungeon, so we're right here. Stab. It's a funny makeshift weapon. It's kind of comical, but it also has other uses as well. So feel free to use it. Up next, we have the Ibex Blade by EmClear. Straight from Oblivion, this one enables you to stab people, and there's 2 versions of it. There's one that does manual imbuing, and one with automatic imbuing. Pick your playstyle and enjoy the weapon. The Ibex Blade is a sword, and you can find that sword in, well, the sword category, and here it is. Let's take a look. Spawn. Look at this bad boy. Oh, and a nice Oblivion weapon, so if you want to feel like a villain, this is how you feel like a villain. Some of the textures look more rubber than sword, so it definitely has a rubber look to it, but I digress. It definitely feels a little bit heavier, so wielding it in slow motion, you know, might, I don't know, feel a little strange, I suppose. But you can also still wield with 2 hands, and that is exciting. I chose the one that you could do without the auto imbue framework, but with the other one you can grab it and use like the held imbue item and just turn it right away. But I like to like manually imbue my stuff, and while manually imbuing it, the runes change. So now I can be like fire rune, and then also, you know, gravity rune, and then you'll actually see the crazy Oblivion words change. But is it a practical weapon? Let's find out. Oh yeah, it's definitely a very practical weapon. That guy was horrified the moment he came out. He's like, but that guy's head left his body. It did. And of course we had to use a 2-hander. Yeah. Sorry, dude. Execute. Yeah, definitely a fun weapon to use. The decals themselves don't get painted on for some reason. I don't know. I don't know if people are taking the easy way out, or that's supposed to be lore friendly, but I still like it. Still a fun weapon to use. Strongly recommend. Our penultimate entry on today's list is C4 U10 version by Ghetto05. This one, well, enables you to take some C4 and, well, stick it on things or people. And then, well, you get a detonator and, well, the rest is history. In the book, there's a C4 category, and you get a lot of stuff. You have automatic C4 pouch, you have a C4 pouch, and you have your detonator. So what we are going to need is we're going to need the C4 pouch itself so we can have a bunch of them. And of course, you can't go into a dungeon without your old C4 detonator. Make sure you have one of these. Okay, portal gun, take us to Greenland. So it's very important that you bring a nice detonator in, because otherwise, you know, you're going to have a sad time with your C4. But I also brought the C4 pouch so I can just keep getting all the C4 I want from my pouch. And you better bet that this is super fun to use in a dungeon. Let's take a look at this idiot. The C4 will actually stick to this dumb guy here. So if we want to make sure he has a nice Taco Bell day, just put the C4 right there. Get stuck to him. Perfect. Nice C4 right there. And then we're going to back up because I don't want any bad things to happen to me. Oh no, he saw me. That's okay. If they see you, just detonate it with the trigger. Come on. Stupid piece of junk. Where did it go? Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot. I have to prime it with the spell use button first. Then you stick it to things. Right, friend? Oh no. There you go. Don't forget to prime your stuff. And don't look dumb also. Listen. Just volunteer for this, okay? Now it's stuck to his chest, so he doesn't stand a chance at life. Get away from me. Stand over there, sir. Stand all the way. Get all the way away from me. Be like over there for this demonstration. Yeah, like right there. That's perfect. And then we hit the button. Kablooey! Uh-oh. Kablooey! Kablooey? All right, what has happened? Yeah. Now. Oh, it went over there. Whatever. Pretty devastating. The reason why I'm only showing you 5 mods today is not because I don't think you can handle it. I know you can handle it, but this final mod is such a big mod with so many opportunities and possibilities, I didn't want to waste additional moments and pad the runtime. So, without further ado, we have the new Lashing spell by Lyneca. Also, a special note, the mod is technically in beta and you can only get it on Lyneca's Discord, so it's not out yet, but you can still get it on his Discord. One thing for Lashing, it also has an item that's found in the book outside the spell, and that's called the Lashing Bomb. And what this does, when you throw it, anything near it will get, well, lashed to. So it works for items, but the thing is, I don't think you can actually, like, equip this anywhere. Like, if I was like, go up here, no. Go up here. No, you have to have it on your person, which is an interesting choice, but, you know, it's a Lashing Bomb. It's very fun. It makes a nice trap. The new Lashing spell is amazing. Inside your spell wheel is this weird looking one. It also has an orange trim. But this one, well, you could do a ton of stuff, so try and stay with me. I can point right from here, point from 1 to here to make between 2 points like an actual grapple post here, so I can be like dun dun dun. And if I was in a hard part of the dungeon and I need to make my own ladder, or if I was falling, I could do so with this part of it. When you also select Lashing in the opposite hand, well, you can now cast it on like different surfaces. So this makes it all like nice and sticky. So if they walk through this surface, an enemy is going to be very sad when this blows up on them. Look, it's all nice and festive. I also like using Lashing because you can use it as a point of denial. So if yours like, oh, I'm about to make this an absolute murder room, you can make this an absolute murder room. The enemies will try their best to ignore this one. They'll treat it as an obstacle, but it's a mod, so don't get your hopes up too much if they kind of get past this one. But this is supposed to be a physical barrier, so I'm just like, hey, yeah, dang it. And then using a weapon itself, we can interact with these. Yes, you could slide between them, but if we go ahead and use Lashing to imbue a weapon, and now that the weapon is imbued, I can cut through these lashed items, which is amazing. So let's use Lashing on some friends. So this guy's about to see me, right? So we're gonna have to use Lashing to kind of make a nice little web effect. Hey, guy, come here. And oh, point of denial. So it just kind of just trips him up and he's like, oh no, I'm stuck. So I can make it like glue, which is real fun to use. But you know what's more fun to use? This. get his head right there. Oh no, I don't like that one. Let's cut it. Head to ceiling. So he's like, no. I'm sorry. I usually don't laugh at this stuff, but now head to ceiling, and then while I have this guy imbued, we could go ahead and free him. I could be like, I will free you from the spiderweb curse. Oh my gosh, I just love using Lashing. You could do some amazing stuff with it. Let's remove that weapon from his hand. So now he's like, damn, the weapon was removed from my hand. Absolutely. I forgot to talk about the new color. There's also a new color for Lashing. It's no longer orange. But these NPCs like to think the dungeon's theirs. It's not. They're caught in my spiderweb. Aren't you, buddy? And we're going to do some bad things now. Ooh. Yes. Drip with blood. I will free your corpse. So when they find you, they won't be like, oh man, oh no. It got stuck. Damn it. Yeah, also your weapons can get stuck in there. Free the corpse. I don't want anyone to know about my superpower when they find him. So even if it's filled with webs, I can cut through them. Look at this long corridor. I could be like, well, let's put a lash web there and one all the way over here. So I can change the dungeon to my liking. I could be like, oh, there wasn't a grabby spot. Now there is a grabby spot. I can zip line also. Before I get too involved and just continue to play this one, this is the new Lashing spell, and it can be found in the open beta section in Lyneca's Discord. So, what are you waiting for? Go download this one. You will have the time of your life inside a dungeon. Well, Greebos, that is it for today's mod showcase. I hope you had a ton of fun, and more importantly, I hope you download these mods because they are awesome. And listen, if you're new to downloadable content, why not consider subscribing? It's free. All you have to do is, click the subscribe button down below, and I will greatly appreciate it. Make sure you hit up all the links in the description, and also join the Discord because we have a ton of fun. And I don't usually do this in a lot of videos, but I just want to give another shout out because I haven't done it in a while because I'm a terrible person, but I want to give a shout out to my patrons listed on the screen. I greatly appreciate you guys sticking with me through thick and thin. Thank you so much for stopping by, and other than that, I'm Rob from Downloadable Content, and well, I will see you in the next video.